Hey, who that is in there already? Pierre? Where is it, Pierre? Yeah, man. We'll get on some sun gazing. If you're interested, stick around. Yeah, man. What I say? Wet. Yeah, man. Up them say Mud, K, Asco, Thomas, Derry, Bobby, Bubbly, Mike, 410, Joyce, Jack, X Brad, Rose, Mr. 14, Ronnie, Ima, Axie, Mel, Vic, Kane, yeah man, Tech, Damian, Missy, O-Dog, Haley, Terif, Mardu, hey, Charlie, OG, Pretty, Mr. GQ, A Nicole, BRR, Scared, Doc, DRMX, Ed, Rich. Yeah man, we'll do some sun gazing before the sun go down, you know? For those that are interested. Yes, you get that glow. It is beautiful. If you're in here and you're interested in some sun energy, hold your hand up real quick and I'll show you how the sun share with me. And I'll share it back with you. It's quite simple. You just have to challenge yourself. We share with the sun and they share right back with us. If you are interested in sun gazing, you look under the sun, on the side, or on top of the sun. Don't look directly at it. When you get used to and when it starts to guide you, then you can look at it. Until then, the side, the bottom, or the top. Challenge yourself. All you have to do is hold your hand up and it will share what it is sharing with me. I will send it right to you within this moment. Yeah. This is it. This is called a mystical ride. Yeah man, give thanks. How that Lasha, give thanks. Andra, Lasandra, give thanks. 7K. Yeah man, up there. J lady. Or J, where you going with? Big up yourself. Sclam, K with. Up. Not. Yeah man, all you have to do is just hold your hand up. And we will share what is being shared with us. It's quite beautiful. Yeah man. Mystical. Sun gazing. Yeah man. It's called sun gazing. All you have to do is hold your hand up in the air. I don't care if it's dark where you at. It don't matter. When you say oneness, then you will make that connection within this moment. Yep. All you have to do is hold your hand up in the air. We're always sharing. Magical. It's a beautiful sunset today. Very beautiful. Hey, just like you are, if nobody have told you that today, you are very, truly beautiful, magnificent, brilliant, mystical. Yes, these things are you. Hold it up there. Hey, hold it up there. Get logged in. Hey, when you learn to go outside and have fun with nature and communicate with what you truly are, you're no separate from nature. You are nature. Yeah. Connect with this thing so you can feel this powerful energy flowing through your body, which you are energy. If you did not know, pretending to be solid, magical. Just hold your hands in the air and you will feel it right in this moment. Don't doubt, just do it. Don't hesitate, just go for it. What you got to lose? Challenge yourself within the moment. I'm not ignoring anyone in the comment section, but right now, ooh, it's very sweet. Ooh. Challenge yourself. If you are feeling, comment. If you are feeling, make that comment. Thank you very much for coming around. From the sun to me to you, we are all one. There's no separate. Just playing some personalities, that's it. Magical. Who in that place? Solar power up, let me say, what did I say? Magic, where you going with? Yeah, man. Up. Yeah, man, up. Learn to connect with what you truly are. Energy. With the wind. You can feel the wind when it caresses your body. When it goes within the nostril, into the lungs. You can feel all these things if you challenge yourself. Challenge yourself. Hold your hand up in the air and feel the sun energy. Because many are saying it's burning me. No. It's trying to share with you, but you've been ignoring it, so it feel like it's burning you. Just hold your hand up. For the most part, where some of you all, it's dark right now, and you can still feel sun energy within this moment, because I will share it with you, because it's sharing with me. I ask it to share with me, and I will share with you. So all you have to do is just hold your hand up. If you are interested in sun gazing, look underneath the sun when you are challenging. Look to the side of the sun when you are challenging, or on top of the sun. Don't try to look directly. When you do these, when you look at it in this way that I tell you, your pupils will lock into the sun, and you will see the sun going like this within your pupils. It's magical. It's infinite experience you can feel by just gazing at the sun. It makes you feel so beautiful. The energy that it shares back with you is truly magical. I try to make sure that I get my sun gaze every day. Even when I set my alarm, if I am missing, it will call me outside. It share with me so I can know, hey, get out here before you miss. So I always get my sun gazing every day. Yep. If you are able to catch it in the morning, it is beautiful. Catch it in the morning when it's rising nice and soft. You will have so much fun. So much fun by just challenging yourself. You don't need a crowd. Remember, this is your experience. This is not everyone else's experience. If they choose to challenge themselves, sure. But don't try to go with a crowd. Go by yourself. Get your experience. Yes. Mm. Mm. Sun gazing is mystical. You can feel the energy coming right at you within an instant, flowing through the arm and coming right back out, sharing with you. Yeah, mystical. Mystical you are. Truly magical. You are divine. Don't let no one fool you. You are divine. Remember, the Creator lives within all things. So everything is divine because it lives within all things. Nothing exists without this resource that allow us to have this ability, feelings, communication, sight, smell, taste. Yes, this is all for the magnificent one itself, having this infinite experience. If you did not know, you are within, looking outside. You are within, looking outside. Full joy in your arena, which you have created, so you can explore these things. Touch the beauty which is within you. Then no one can fool you. No one can steer you in the wrong direction because you will be guided by the divine itself, which you truly are. Yes. You need not a crowd because remember, you came alone and you will surely leave alone. You understand? Mhm. Experience yourself, challenge yourself, investigate yourself so you can be mystical, which you truly are. All the way up. Make that oneness connection. Yeah, man. Every last drop of it. I don't try to miss none of it. uh, Thank you. Me do. Uh, uh, yeah, man. That is it. Yeah, man. Where I going with Shaka? How that there? Shaka, the great Zulu. All right, what you say? Yeah, man. Sun gazing, we saying. Yeah, I'm out here in my garden and stuff, hanging out. It's kind of going down right now. I'm getting ready to start planting again, but I got to have some time to clean up. Yeah, but who out there was enjoying the sun gazing? The energy from the sun itself. Hmm? Who that the SI 1486? Where y'all going with? Where y'all going with 7? Oh, Mr. Boss. Yeah, man. Peace to you, God. Yeah, man. That's how we do it thing. Make that connection. Yeah, man. Amber, good to see you too. Wonderful. Oh, you mean perception? Yeah, man. You made that connection. That is wonderful. All the way from Colorado. Oh, let me say. Text somebody's son if you miss any of it. Yeah, man. We can still share it. Day in and day out, we are still connected because we are one with this thing called the sun. We are one with nature. Yeah, man, pure light. Same way, Shaka. Yeah, man. We are say our perception, same way. From North Dakota. Oh, me say. North Dakota, very wonderful. Happy to see you join. Yeah, man. Where are going with Varo? Veronica, yeah man, where you going with? Oh, give thanks, peace and love. Infinite Madu love for you. Elizabeth, blessing. I don't know what color the flag there is, but blessing. Look like England flag. Big up yourself. Hey, you have to go out there and make that challenge, Shaka. So you can connect with yourself because you are everywhere. You are that one. You are that mystical one. Don't let no one fool you. You are that mystical one. Remember, the Creator lives within us all. So we are not separate from this thing. Someone said yesterday, a drop of water from the ocean is still that ocean water. It's just separate from it for that little moment. But it's still the same water. When it comes up into a vapor, it's still the same ocean. It's just coming up in a different form. Then they have the ice out there. It's still the same. When it melts, it's right back in it. So many are think that we are separated from this thing. We are just having this infinite experience, which is a mystical thing we are doing. Which we should really learn to appreciate this mystical moment that we are having in this thing called life within the flesh. We are going with Pin. I'm trying to understand what you're saying there, but hey, give thanks for the Father, the King. Yeah, man. Alabama. Yeah, man. Hey, when you make that connection, you can be even in the North Pole where them say the sun don't come out, and you will feel that. Yeah, you will feel it. Yeah, man, you will feel it. You cannot be away from that. Where you the Shaka? Hold up your hand, let me show you. Cause this never run out. You are infinite. You will never run out. Hold your hand up and make that connection. If you know oneness, well, we are one. If you think we are one, hold your hand up. Close your eyes. You can be more magical within the moment. I show you. Don't be afraid of your own self. Connect. Feel the beauty of it. Feel the beauty of it. Feel the beauty of your own self. Connect. It only take a second. It don't take all day. You don't have to sit 30 minutes. You don't have to sit 20 minutes. It only take a second to make that connection. If you are truly interested in yourself, you can make that connection. Yeah? You say, yeah. You see somebody in here can't make a connection. They asking some dumb. I just gonna ignore you. Elizabeth, up. I'm gonna ignore that fool there that's acting a fool. You see, that's why I say we are playing an infinite experience. I'm playing infinite personality. We have some fool in here acting a fool. Like always, they're always around. You know? Who can stop them from playing that personality? No one. Only that own person can stop himself from being an idiot and a fool. He's not interested in himself. He's trying to be a comedian. Go stand on a stage somewhere. Yeah, man. Peace and love to you, King. Yeah, man. Up, we say. No one will stop you from being a fool. Yeah, man. Spiritual awakening is a journey. Yes, boss. Yeah, man. Up from Orlando, blessing. Oh, yeah, say Orlando. Hey, I'm coming to Orlando, man. I just left Orlando. I'm coming back to Orlando to visit. I got lots of family there. Yeah, man, I got lots of family in Orlando. Yeah, that's wonderful, man. That's wonderful, Shaka. Yeah, man. From Maryland, big up yourself, Zimrick. Up, me say. That is good, Shaka. Don't stop. Keep on going. Hey, give thanks for the father, Miss Marys. Keep on going. Don't stop. Keep on going. This is your truth you are experiencing. Big up yourself, Lionheart. Oh, you mean? Big up yourself. Where I say, what is it? Julia, baby. Up. Yeah, man. Up, me say from Washington. What you say from Washington? Big up yourself, Dumpy 724. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Give thanks for coming around. More hold one session. 1 5-minute session. For those who are interested in going in to that secret place that's within you, where that source relies, the boss himself, where the mystical one relies, within. Let's go there. Let's go there. 5 minutes. Simple technique. Let me see if my friend gonna come around. Simple technique. I go and stand like a tree. But if you are in and you are sitting down, get your hand like this. It's called the Buddha mantra. And sit it on your lap. Ask your body to relax. It listen to you. Remember, it's your body. Ask your body to relax. And then close your eyes at the count of 3. We will go there and we will make that connection. Oneness with the mystical one itself. 1. 2. 3. Learn to be still and know. Learn to be still and know. To make this connection. Light will come to you within this moment. From that secret place. Within oneself. Be still and know. When you are in the presence of your own self, be still. Don't deny yourself. Learn to be still and know. Be still and know. Spend some time with yourself. You've been around all day, maybe doing chores and doing things for others. Spend 5 minutes with yourself. Look within. Taste the beauty. Challenge the body. When the body relaxes, energy arises within one. Be still and know. Truly magical you are. Mystical. Divine. You can be nothing else but the divine itself. Only personalities we play. Learn to be still and know. There is a mystical light within us all. That you can only see this light when you look within yourself. This light will guide you within yourself. This light will come to you when you spend time with yourself. Learn to be still and know. This light within you will dissolve the veil so you can look beyond, within the infinite realm within oneself. Make that connection. Dissolve within your own self. Dissolve. Be still and know. All you have to do is challenge yourself. Spend 5 minutes with yourself. At least 5 minutes a day with yourself. You will see the difference if you make this a daily habit, a practice. Where you can experience yourself, the true divine. Be still and know. Yeah, man. That's how you have to do it, you know? Big up yourself, Lion. Yeah, man. Yes, man. We have to go in like that so we can feel it. You understand? What you say? Spork it. What you say? Up them say from New Zealand. Yeah, man. Infinite Madula for me for you. Yeah, man. Up. See, I like to share so others will challenge themselves and have their own experience. That's why I share. You know? Because years ago when I started to share, many were saying, oh no, I'm not interested. So I tried to find the websites where I can share with people. Because something mystical started to happen to me when I started to investigate myself. Yes. 7 years ago, I started investigating into meditation. I wanted to have a different experience. Didn't want to hear anything else what people are talking about from some book. Then I learned that we are the true book, the book of life. The Creator lives within us. Challenge this body. Challenge this book. Because everyone else will tell you a story. Tell me I'm wrong. Everyone else, every book you have picked up have not been your story. That's been someone else's story. Someone else sit down and write this thing and say, I will get someone else to read it and maybe think that is them. You have got it all wrong. You are the true book. You are the divine one. Give thanks to the fellow Shimrick. Yeah, man. How would I coolest? I am from the stars. I incarnated in Jamaica this round. But I am from the stars. I am one with this thing I'm speaking with. So are you. Maybe you have forgotten. Spark it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. How was the meditation, Shaka? Yeah, man. Yes, we incarnated in Jamaica, but we are from the stars. Yeah, man. From New Zealand, spark it. Wonderful. What I say? Inkster 55. Up. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. See you in your boss. Where I say, oh, Mr. Justin, yo, why you going with brethren? Love having for you. Oh, let me say, boss, infinite Madu love having for you. Yeah, man, it's good to see some friends in the place, yeah. Very joyful. 2A Cative. Give thanks for the follow, you know. Where you say, Kate Skate. Give thanks to the follow, Kate Skate. Give thanks, Shamrick. Yeah, man. Divine Spiritual. Give thanks for the follow. Yeah, man. From Australia. Wonderful. Give thanks. Peace to you too, God. Oh, Mr. Justin. Peace and love. Infinite Madu love. We are going with boot trees. Boot tree 7 up. Yeah, man. We are all in this state. Many of us are just distracted. You know? Big up yourself, Sarah. Sarah Smiles. Yeah, man. Wonderful. I love smiles. Yeah, man. Tarisi. Tracy, 718. Big up yourself. Give thanks for your follow, you know. Yeah, man. Wonderful. This is your first one? Hey, I am not judging you. If you say this is your first one, so shall it be. Maybe your first one being a human being, huh? What were you before? What were you before, Beatrice? What were you before? That is the question of the day. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Justin. Give thanks. Wonderful. Yeah, man. We have all been traveling from the beginning of time. Don't get yourself confused. Give thanks to the father of the free walker. Up, Shamrick. Give thanks to them wonderful gifts there. Yeah, man. Yes, we are connected with that. We are from the stars. Hey, well, I am in the United States as well. Yeah, man. Peace to you. Zeta 11 It's her 11. Peace to you, to God, our goddess. Peace to you, man. Yeah, man. Yes. We have this vessel right now that we are using, this body. You understand? But we create what we want, when we want, anywhere, anytime. That is you. That is your gift. The mystical one. When you go to sleep at night, you think you are still in the body is there. But what you are is not there. It is everywhere. Yes. So what you are is always exploring. Remember, we are in the arena of this resource itself. We are in its arena, having this infinite experience. Think about it. Think about it. Spiritual goddess, peace and love to you, you know. Yeah, man, we are truly gods and goddess, Shaka. What do you mean? Yeah, man. Hey, if that's what you were, hey, I won't deny it. You see, I hear you, Beatrice. You see, once I asked myself once, take me back as far as we can go. I want to see. Take me back as far as I can go. I want to see what I was in that lifetime. Yes. And I was some kind of wolf. Because when I was there, with sight itself, with that itself, the vision was showing me a wolf and some other wolves going into a cave. So maybe you are joking, but there's no need for me to joke. I am here to share with people my experience. So don't elaborate on things you're not experiencing unless you are looking to be a comedian. But sure, I've experienced that, so I don't doubt you. If you say that's what you was, sure, so that's what it was. But I experienced myself in this realm, in that experience. I saw myself. You heard what I said? I saw myself. You see how mystical this thing is? that you are this vision within your dream, looking at yourself, you say. So who is looking? That's why I say learn to investigate, because we are playing infinite personalities. When you learn to unlock this thing they call the third eye, then you can see what's truly going on within yourself, as well as on the outside of your creation as well. You understand? Yeah. Give thanks, Justin, for them gifts there. Big up yourself, brother. Big up. All right then. All right then. So he thinks it then. There goes somebody that cannot log in. An empty soul have came in. We will skip past you. Big up yourself, Chrissy. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Astro projected. See, many will come and deny, because they have denied themselves long ago. So they will call you experiencing yourself, you having a spiritual experience and on a spiritual journey. They will call this thing all kind of name except for spirituality. Yes. Because they want you to believe them. They want you to believe what they are doing. I am not telling you to believe me. I am telling you to challenge yourself. See, when you go to church, they tell you to believe. You understand? So if you are here and thinking that something is going on wrong over here, you're in the wrong place. You're not trying to make that oneness connection. You are trying to tell people to worship. And we are not worshiping anything at all. We're not interested in worshiping no gods, because we are that itself. You understand? There's no gods or no God that you claim that have came to this arena without the source itself within him. And that same source is within me and within you. So get your ignorant mind together and know what you are, or stay in your place and be an empty shell. Yes, I don't even have to call your name. You know who I'm talking about. Vamonos. You're not interested in elevation. You're interested in confusion. Yeah. Many will come and deny themselves because they cannot make that connection. So read a book, because you are afraid of the book of life, which you truly are. Go read a book. We don't read books. Knowledge comes from within. I don't share nothing about no book that I have read. I read this book right here. Self-knowledge. It comes from within. Yes. Nowhere else. Yeah, man. Give thanks, Divine Moon. Yeah, man. Wonderful. That is wonderful. That is wonderful that you have that experience. See, many can't have these things. So then they try to get angry. But their ego have took them on a wild goose chase many moons ago. So on this wild goose chase that they've been making many moons ago, no, they are upset because things are not going their way. You understand? They are doing that to their own self. Remember, you are creating your own destiny. No one is doing that for you. Yes, no one is doing that for you. You are doing that to your own self. So don't blame no one. Give thanks, Justin, for them gift there. Yes, see. You got that right, Shaka. You got that right. All day. All day. Give thanks, we give them just. Yeah, man. Dagota. QH. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. You know, I ain't the best. I ain't the best at all that there. Yeah, man. That's right. See, now you're talking, Shaka. See, many won't speak like that because they're not experiencing anything. So then when someone is sharing their experience, they say, oh, you are lying or something. But you sit around and claim you read this book all the time, the great book that everybody is telling you to read. And you get on your knees and you so-called begging some God outside of you, and yet still you have no experience at all. But then you're going to tell somebody else when they're having experience that they're lying? Come on, man. Your experience explains it all. So keep experiencing yourself, Shaka. Yes, man. Keep experiencing yourself. Aranda Viz, 690. Big up yourself. Peace and love. You don't know already. Sarah Hook 6. Yeah, man. Peace and love. Yeah, man. Give thanks. You don't know already. Up, you know? Yeah, we only want to share knowledge of self. You know? This resource that's within you is so mystical, but many don't understand. So remember, the Creator lives within us all. But no, you have been tricked from a little baby. You have been tricked to worship. Then now you find out something about yourself, how mystical you are. No, and then no, you still deny. You don't investigate. Now you want to fight somebody because they are telling you, you are mystical. You are truly magical. You are divine. So, from the beginning, since you got here, you have been tricked. They told you, here is a book. This is where your God is. And then you believe in this thing. So once you have fell into that belief trap now, you have brought in some source of energy. Remember, it's one energy, but it play two personality. A negative and a positive it give you. These are all personalities. So those that are with the confusion, they are seeking the negative, and those that are on the positive side, they are seeking the upliftment of themselves. So those that have been tricked, they are all upset because they have brought in some energy within themselves and said, this is my God. So they have hovered something over their own self and denied themselves, and then they are upset. This is all you're doing. This is all you're doing. No one is doing that to you. Yes, maybe you have got tricked long time ago, but when will you wake up from the sleep and realize something is not right about this? This is your doing. You are doing that to yourself. It's time for you to wake up and leave childish thing alone, which they have tricked you when you was a child. It's time for you to stop eating baby food and grow up and start hunting your food. Look within. That is where the true resource is. Yes, there will never be unity. You have to look. How can it be unity when they have this religion over here, that religion over there, that religion over there, and some people with their ignorance self, they're all saying the same thing? No. Go to them and see what they're telling you. No, they're not saying the same thing. So how will this thing work out? So you're trying to tell me you have all these different religions, and then so you have all these different gods that you are worshiping. Do that make sense to you? Heaven is divided up into sections. It's like the mall, eh? People are not using their true sense, common sense. They are using nonsense. We call that in Jamaica, we call that nonsense. You understand? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Gil Scott. No, we just listen to Pharaoh Sanders. We don't go that far out. We listen to the boss himself, Pharaoh. Pharaoh Sanders. Yeah, man. That's right, but they have to want that thing, Justin. They have to want that so they can taste it. Yeah? Yeah, man, we listen to Pharaoh Sanders. Yeah, man. Powerful music. I love it. They have to want to be enlightened. Enlightenment is you having experience and knowledge of oneself. It's nothing else. The mystical part is when you make that connection. Yeah. All these resources and powers is within you, if we truly want it. Some rather believe it, some lady had sex with an angel. You sure it was an angel or an alien? Because back in the day, they couldn't tell the difference. So once you start to believe in this fairy tale, even earlier I was watching a TikTok video, and the young lady was saying that she been using scriptures in her business, but then she went to look it up. This video is going around, it's viral, And they said that they couldn't believe that she looked it up and she found out that Moses was not real and Noah was not real. So you are trying to come to tell me about a book you have read? You think I didn't read that book? Yeah, I was tricked just like you. But I caught myself and say, hey, the experience you used to have as a kid, maybe you need to look back into that experience before your mind got corrupted by others. Yes. So you have people are investigating now about what they are doing. What did they do about it? They found out that these book stories that they've been reading have been lies that they've been told by even some of their parents, because their parents was tricked as well. So when will you break the cycle and drop the ego and spend some time with yourself so you can get understanding, true understanding, because truth will only come from you. Every book you have read is just a story, someone else's story. This is not your truth. Shaka said he had experience from experience. That is his truth. That is how this thing works. You think that you can read a book and say, oh, I read that book, I got it. Yes. Yes, man, I understand the book. That don't mean nothing. I guess they call that, here in America, they call it education. That is not knowledge. And if you want to call it, that is book knowledge. Not the right book. Not the book of life knowledge. Not self-knowledge. Not self-understanding and self-upliftment you will get from this thing. Yeah. Yes. That's right. Because you have been challenging yourself, Shaka. What do you mean? We can do this thing. Yes. We can all do this thing. But many will rather run. We're not saying that some things, that's why we learn and we have got the knowledge of certain things where we can do surgery and all these things. But you don't really need to do nothing if you truly take care of the body and learn to connect with your true divine spirituality self. The body will heal itself. The body will heal itself. Yep. It have always done that. That is wonderful, Shaka. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That is wonderful. That is how we're supposed to do it. Oh, me say, I'm Justin. That's right. Hey, it's true. And when you go places, people just always vibe with you. You know, they vibe with you because they can feel that energy. You understand? You go around people and they are all down, and then when you show up, you change. That's how magical you can be. You can change the whole environment around you because you are mystical. If those around you want to stay in their down state, that is their problem. But you will change. They will not bring that down state energy on you. Your energy will overpower that. Yes, just like you are saying, mystical. Yeah, man. Yeah, some will have to come back again. You're right, Justin. Some will have to come back again. Yeah, man. Hey, it's okay. I like to share with people. So, my gift is to share with others so they will want to elevate themselves. I am not trying to... When I first started to experience myself being blissful and joyful every day, I was like, man, what is going on? I couldn't even talk to my mom or my kids. The tears just started running out of my eyes. And I was like, man, what is happening to me? So I tried to just stay amongst myself. But then I said, you know what? I need to share this with people because people don't truly know that we are mystical and this thing will happen to all of us if we truly want it. But not for those with the ego. The ego will stray you and tell you, go over here, this is your God. Read this book, this is your God. And you will never get to experience the divine within oneself because you'll be looking for something else. Yeah? Yeah, man. Spiritual God is up, let me say. Yeah, man. What is the cat here? 88. Give thanks for that, you don't know already. Yes, man, we have to break that cycle. We have to break that cycle. Else we will continue to raise lost kids, you know, and distract these new souls that are coming in here. You know, these new gods and goddesses that are coming, we will distract them to live the way of confusion, you know, and the way of self-hate instead of upliftment. You understand? We have to change. We have to break the cycle. We don't need millions of dollars to do it. We need to look within. Remember, we are in the arena of the boss himself, of that resource that make all things. So when you tap into this resource, ask and it shall be given unto you. Ask and it shall be given unto you. You understand? $1 million cannot make you feel the way I feel. You might can put on some clothes and this and that, but then everybody be chasing after you for what? For money. Is that love? Nah. Nah. That's called distraction. You see the people them with all that money? Look at those people from Hollywood. They're all divorcing every week. And then they go with the next one and they say they're in love again. But they're not calling that whoring around and none of these things. No, they call it divorce. That's how rich people talk. Yeah. I tried that with my mom, Dagata, QH. I tried that. And she went right back into her old ways because they are afraid. Everybody wants to go to this place called heaven. They are afraid. They have been told that heaven is more mystical than the divine within themselves. They have been told. So many have programmed themselves and set their mind already and say, hey, I want to go to this place. So when I tell my mom them and my dad, I say, hey, don't look for me. I will not come with you to this place you are talking about going to heaven. I am not interested. I am not interested in worshiping your God. They get upset. But then when I sit and I speak with them and show them understanding, they learn that I am speaking of something mystical. But because of the fear, they refuse to take heed. You understand? Okay. Yes, man, you have to teach the youth them while they're young, because if you don't teach them, someone else will teach them. You understand? They got these rap music telling you to go get choppers and do this and do that and treat the young ladies them like this and that. Yes, I was in that state at one time listening to that crap they call rap. Yes. But then I changed because I learned the beauty of myself and I learned to love that more than crap. So I changed. So the music I listen to now is more music that touch the inner self, that allow me to be blissful. How can you be blissful? Listen to some chopper and all this crap. You cannot be blissful in that state. That is confusion. You will get hype up and energetic to do evil and wrong things, because that is the energy that you are seeking. Play music that is silent, without voice. Play jazz or blues. These music will allow you and the mind to think and go out there. Music will change your life if you listen to the right one, because the wrong one, it have put me in the street, have me doing all kind of confusion things. And it's doing that to many out there as well. So put the right music in your head and watch what happens. You will feel much better. Yes. Different sounds. Remember, sounds and vibration. Different sounds will take you onto a higher heights. If you are interested. Yeah, man. For real, Justin. For real. Big up yourself, Shaka. Yeah, man. Well, don't try to wake no one. Just share with people. Share. Those that are interested will come around and challenge themselves. You understand, Shara? Those that are interested will come around and challenge themselves. Don't try to wake no one. That is impossible. I can share energy with you, but I will not wake you. You have to do that for your own self. Yes, many have came and experienced and went right back to listen to their rap music and go back. And then one of the biggest excuses people like to use that we all have our own path. So you choose that path that you are living in that state of confusion, traveling around and acting like a fool and never want to change. You choose that path because you have that thing they call, what I say, free will, where you are allowed to choose. Do I want to do good things or do I want to do bad things? Yes. You heard that song that's going around on TikTok? He said that he been doing things when he was young, wrong things. But how can you blame him when he was a kid? But he's grown up now. So hopefully the experience have changed. See, many are not changing. They still like the rappers because they have the dreads and the nice cars, the fancy rides and all it. Yes. You're in love with someone else but yourself. And they are getting rich off of your love that you are sharing with them. And you are poor and you are degrading your own self. That's why they are up taking your good energy and benefit off of it. Don't you know that this is an energy war going on out here? Yes, keep on sharing. Keep on sharing. Elizabeth, big up yourself. Yeah, man, you don't know already, Justin. And give thanks for coming around, man. A long time I don't see you, man, in a bridging. Yeah, man, for real. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. When I say young breeze 00 up, give thanks. Give thanks. Yeah, man, Divine Moon, Nicole, up, me say. Yeah, man, big up yourself, you know, Ciroc. Ciroc 6. Yeah, man. Amber, up, me say. Infinite Madula for me for you. Give thanks for joining anything, you know. Yeah, man, no one will wake you. You have to wake yourself. So if you do it now or the next time around, yes, you will have to get it done. Remember the experience that you are having. This spark which you are, this spark of life within the flesh, having your experience, it depends on you. You have to fulfill it. No one can fulfill it for you. You have to fulfill that thing. Yeah, man. Yes, Justin, you're absolutely right. People are afraid of the unknown because only know the so-called knowns. Hey, only a brilliant mind can come up with these things. You understand? Thought arise, my brother. Thought arise. That's right. So people are afraid. That's like people are saying that they don't want to die. They want to be here forever. You never die. What you are never die. You will travel on and explore other realms of your creation. But the body will go. I saw another video a couple of days ago that he was saying that, oh, because of man being deceiving, we used to be able to travel within an instant. You know, like the ancient ones, them used to travel through the sun gaze. Or we have portals all over the planet that we was able to travel through. But because of greed and ego, these things have been shut off from us. Don't believe me. Challenge yourself. But I know one thing that is not shut off unless you decide to shut that thing off yourself. The infinite realm within oneself. You can travel there every night because your soul leave the body, what you call a soul, which is just truly sight. It leave your body every night and travel on into other realms of life. One of the most powerful experience I've had. Yeah, man, people are more scared of the unknown than anything else instead of gaining the knowledge. That's right, Justin, all day long. Yeah, man. Yeah, people fear have put a hold on so much people that they are scared. But then they want you to believe in a book which they don't even read. If you are so interested in this book, when you see people are sharing about elevation of themselves, don't go there. There's plenty of channels where they are worshiping some God. Go there. Don't come over here and say, you guys are worshiping this and you are worshiping that. What are you worshiping? You understand? Yeah, man. What are you worshiping? Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Divine Moon. Yeah, man. Lion, Justin, Sarah. Yeah, man. Yes, I am. Up. Everything is possible. There's nothing that's not possible. If you say it's not, then you said that. Then what about the others that are saying, I am challenging myself for the fullness of it? Yeah. So you have to truly want this thing. The legend, up, Mr. Give thanks. Thank you for joining. Yeah, man, give thanks to Justin. Yeah, man, you will feel it. Divine Moon. You have to ask. Ask. See, I can still feel it right now, but it's dark outside. See that? Look. It's dark outside, but I show you something. I will ask the sun to still share with me, and it will share with me, and I will share with you. Watch. Challenge yourself. In this moment, close your eyes. It only take a second, and I will ask the sun to share with me. And then I will share right back with you. It don't take all day. It only take a second. You understand? So you ask tomorrow in the morning. See, I've been asking and been sharing and been learning. So it share with me anytime I ask it. You understand? Yeah, man. Give thanks, young Breezy. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We are truly our gods and goddess in the place. So all we have to do is elevate ourselves. You understand? Yeah, man. Give thanks to Shimrick. Yeah, man. Give thanks. You see, many practice to be fools. You understand? Many practice to be fools. So why not practice to be your greatest self? You understand? Why not practice to be your greatest self? Wake up and do something different with yourself. You understand? Maybe sun gazing, maybe going outside and, speak with the wind so you can feel the refreshment of the wind. Go outside without shoes and stand in the grass or on the earth and ask Mother Earth to share with you. These things are possible. Nothing is impossible. Do these things, make these things a habit. Because many of us have got, I can't miss my stories. I got to go catch my Rap City movies or my Rap City songs at this time. You put a time on it and you make sure you go catch. What about you? What about you? Yeah, man, astral traveling is very magnificent. You have to unlock the eye, open the gateway to the heavens within oneself. Then you can see the infinite realm. The light will dissolve the veil. Once you learn to seek this light, that's why I did do the light within meditation. So people can learn to go within and keep on going within. And the more you challenge yourself, the self will see that you are truly interested. Then it will reveal to you. Don't believe me because I am not interested in belief. That's right, Justin. Yeah, man, up there. Don't believe me. That's why I say challenge yourself. Remember, everyone is sharing a story. But when you challenge yourself, then you're on your own journey to creating your own story so you can share as well. Many are reading books and thinking they have read it better than the other person, or they have read it better than the other person, and they all got the same book. What you are is truly divine and mystical. Life is always around. Good one, the Amber. Yeah, man. Give thanks. We follow the Sharak 6. Yeah, man. Give thanks. You see, sometimes the clouds are out and it's blocking the sun and getting in the way for my sunset. And I just ask, hey, can I please get my sunset? Because I don't want to miss the sun when it go down. So I ask. If you ask the divine and you are truly interested in yourself within this state, ask and you shall receive. You understand? So you have to just challenge yourself for what you want. Yeah. I am not the best reader at books. I can read, but I am not the best reader. So I'm glad that I gave up on that, following other stories, and start to read myself, study myself. There's so much within this realm of book that you cannot fulfill in one lifetime. You understand? Yeah. Very wonderful, Sharak 6. Yeah, man. Give thanks for coming around, you know. Very beautiful. Give thanks for them gifts to Justin, for them hearts. Yeah, man. Yes. You see, one of the most powerful experiences I've experienced, that's why I say people need to challenge themselves. You see, laying in my bed, and after I done my technique to go within, and I sit there, light come, dissolve the veil, then I started to travel. I ended up in another realm. And in this state, I was a female with a whole nother family, kids and all these things. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? You understand? And I am fully conscious. I am not speaking of a dream. I am speaking of being fully conscious within consciousness itself, to have this experience. And at that moment, that was one of the most powerful experiences I ever had. And I have many. But that one there showed me that many are saying that you have to die or this and all these things. But I was conscious within another realm, within another body, within that instant, when I laid in my bed after I was showed the technique to do this technique, and I took off and I experienced that, what I explained to you. About 3 or 4 kids. But I was a woman, and I've been to that place. The first time I went, I was like, man, what in the world was that? Man, Madhu, how did we do that? But it bothered me for a couple of days, and I said, man, I have to go back. I have to investigate that. And I went back 3 times. Yes. So, I am telling you, we can do many things. People will say it's impossible. So, how do you know you're in the body? How do you know that you're alive? Because you're conscious of only this moment. You understand? You're only conscious of this moment. But I just explained to you that I was awakened. I was conscious within the dream world, but I was not dreaming. I was traveling consciously. I can still feel my body in the bed. And I felt that connection when I was that being in that realm, being that young lady with that family. So Hey, don't believe me. Those that are interested will explore themselves, and whatever you choose to experience, self will guide you when you're ready. Yes, nothing happened before the time, but those that say it can't happen, it will never happen for them. Yes, and I didn't ask to have that experience. I was given that experience to see, would I be afraid? Would I don't know. But I was not afraid because that is not my first time traveling. I have traveled many times. So I learned to love my experience. Yes, I learned to love my experience. Yeah, man. Yes. Conscious. Remember, you are conscious that you are alive right now. You are conscious that you are awakened and you are communicating, texting, sending message back and forth to me, and we are conscious that we are having this conversation. You understand? We are conscious. So I was conscious within that moment that I am explaining to you. Having that experience, as well as conscious of my body in the bed. Yeah. Yep. So these things happen when you challenge yourself. That's right. The legend. That's right. The body was there. I was conscious of the body, but I went to another state. And I was conscious there as well. You see, it make a big difference once you learn that the gateway to this heavens within oneself, it's within you. You need not to die to go to some heaven and worship some God. Why? I've been to that place. You don't want to go there with me. I've been to that place because I am not afraid to investigate. So I've been to that place and see those people standing around behind the light, looking at the light. Because this is what you created. You said some God will be in heaven and you will be standing around. What you are doing? Waiting on what? I went there. Just like I told you that I was conscious when I was that lady. I've been to that place called heaven. I laid in my bed consciously, while the body was right there. Consciously I can feel it, and I went to this place and investigate this place. Yes, there are people there standing around. They are doing nothing at all, and the light was there. Yes, looking at me and I'm looking at them. I've been to that place. I can remember another powerful experience because they're all mystical and powerful. When I was in my backyard and I was looking at the stars, and I said, man, what's up with that star right there, Madu? Why is it red like that? For some reason, it was just glowing. And I said, hey, can we go up there? Just like that, innocently. And when I went in my room and I lay down, after doing my technique, I went right there to that star. But before I was going up and I was leaving the body, I heard someone said, hey, call me by my name, by my government, and say, hey, what are you doing? And then the light appeared right in front of me, and I said, what do you mean? What I'm doing? I asked to go up, and they got the light right there behind you. And I say, so what was the deal? I say, what is your name? And he say, why you want to know my name? Everyone wants to know my name. Now that is the most mystical experience that I ever had. When the light approached me and spoke to me and asked me, what am I doing? Call me by my name. And I say, well, I am going up there because I asked to go up there to that light. Then he said, well, go. And I just flew right through the light. And within an instant, I was right there at this planet. But before that day, I asked, I say, I want to know, Madu, what is up there? How are these people living on that planet right there? What kind of vehicle they are driving? So I went there, and there was so much ship. I never forget this one. There was so much ship lined up. Infinite ships just lined up, and I was like, my goodness, this is amazing. Yes. So you can experience yourself on a high level if you choose to. You understand? You can experience yourself if you choose to. But my phone about to die. I got like 5% left. See, my light done turned down. Yep. My phone about to die. But you can have infinite experience if you choose to have. You have to want to challenge yourself. Yeah, but for those that are in here and exploring, let me stick around for a little bit longer before I get out here. Let me find my charger. I'm gonna read some of these things real quick. 5%. See, I'm gonna get back on here because I ain't going to work tomorrow. So I'm gonna get back on here probably about 9:30 and hang out for a little bit longer. I gotta travel tomorrow. Let's see what's going on here. There you go. Light back up. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I hope that was my divine moon. Yeah, man. Hey, it's wonderful. We can share with each other. We can all do it. Meditation is the key to my experience. Yes. I've been doing this for over 7 years now. When I was younger, I used to have experience. I never understand what was going on then. Then I learned meditation, and it started to guide me and teach me. Then I made that connection with divine itself, and I stayed blissful. Then I started to wander around again like I was a kid within myself, traveling. Yes. Yes, Justin. You just have to keep experiencing yourself. Sometimes it be like that. I have some experience where it's not needed to be shared on here now. So don't think all my experience are all just no. There's some experience that I am not sharing here. You know, there's times when the negative try to pull me into that state, and I become conscious, and I'm like, hey, shake it off. But there's some people, when they get pulled into certain state, they stay there. I am not interested in that. So I shake myself and I wake up, become conscious, and then I get the hell on. Go on to my journey. Because most of the time when you try to, I share something with you. Most of the time when I go in, there's times when I just go straight where I'm going. But there's times when the negative energy, you will see some disgusting stuff. You know? Sometimes even pleasure, sex pleasure, try to come to interact with you. You know? Beings, not demons or none of these things. Regular, you could be with an old girlfriend or a woman or a man you have seen, they will come to you because your mind, when you saw that person in that state, you were like, man, I like that girl or I like that dude right there, you know, etc., etc. So the mind remember that. So now you are trying to travel. So which one you're trying to do? You remember you said something earlier? Or are you trying to go here? Which one? So it's up to you now. You got that decision to make. So if you go over there and fall into the lust, that will be your experience for the night. But if you shake yourself and become conscious and say, hey, out of there, then you will move on. So it happened. Don't think all my experiences are all peaches and cream. There's a challenge. But that is what it's all about. Heaven, how would it say? Auntie, did you miss what I say? I'm going to post it on here and so you can. Heaven, I've been to that place. People standing in front of the light. That is no place for me. Heaven is a place for lost souls, if you did not know. Yes, it is a place for lost souls. People who have forgotten who they are. People who is not interested in their divine self and giving up their birthrights to travel as a traveler within the infinite realm of life. So they decide to worship like others, to follow some people, say worship some God. I've been there. The light was there because we are all saying God is in heaven. So I've been there and I seen them standing right there in front of the light. And then I looked at them and they're just standing there. And then I just went on about my business. Yeah, so I'm not afraid to say that. I've been to that place. I won't go back to that place because that is not my place. My place is a traveler. Travel within myself, within the infinite realm. Stay within my birthrights, which is a true traveler. Exploring this infinite life. Many are trying to go to heaven so they can sit around this light and wait there. For what? How far will you go? You waiting on something else. Remember, the Creator lives within us all. There's no need to worship anything at all. But many are afraid. So they want to go somewhere and stand in front of the light so the light can what? Tell you what to do next? That is you playing another personality. Remember that. Remember that. I've been there. Heaven is for a place for lost souls, people who are afraid to travel and afraid to learn who they truly are. Didn't I just tell you I saw the light traveling when I went up to this planet? I've seen the light many times, as well as when I went to heaven. So when I traveled and went to that planet, I saw it. I was not in heaven then. I was traveling. It called me by my name. I asked, who are you? What are you? He said, everybody wants to know my name. Maybe you have read some book and you have heard that, but this is my story. My experience. Yes. No one else. This is not coming from a book. This is coming from this book of life. This experience I share with you. Yes, the legendary. Yes, that is it. It will start there. You will be granted there. Tonight, if you want to leave that body you're speaking of, sit on the edge of your bed. One of the great teachers, Dr. Del Blair, taught me how to do this thing. Sit on the edge of your bed. I did not say pray. Communicate with yourself, the divine source within you. Ask yourself. Wherever you want to go, it's up to you. Ask. Give the destination. Ask. And if you truly want to have this experience, within 3 nights, it will be granted unto you, if not the first night. Yes. Ask yourself and watch what happens. Come back and share with me. I would love to hear your experience. You know? Yeah, man. Come back. That's right, Amber. This is magical. But many have given up their birthrights for something else. Yes, absolutely. You have to cleanse the chakra within yourself. You're right, Justin. Yeah, man. We have to cleanse the body so we can be able to operate and function with that oneness. Yes. If you're all clogged up, you ain't going to be able to make no moves. Yeah. But if the source itself, if yourself realize that you want to learn your truth, it will deliver. It is always waiting. Give thanks, Sharaku. Sharuk. Sorry, Sarah. Sarah. 6. Give thanks. That's right. That's right. That's it. Yeah. I hear you, Amber. From Brooklyn, yeah, man. We are divine, man. We are divine. Many are saying a lot of things, you know, but many are not experienced. Man. All right, come on down. What are you saying, young lady? How you
What?
doing?
Good. How are you? Are you fishing?
You wanted to experience meditation or something?
Are you fishing?
Fishing where?
You're fishing somewhere because you have like a fishing
Yeah.
a fishing net on your head.
When you're ready, you can plug yourself out. You see?
But
You see, this is how this thing up. You see, the last young, maybe you haven't seen my videos. The last young lady that came in here and tried to make a fool of me, they thought they actually made a fool of them themselves. So be careful.
no,
Be
I'm
careful.
just talking about the hat.
Be careful. That's all I'm telling you. You understand?
Yeah. No, I'm not asking. He'll get mad at me. I'm not doing it, Charlie. You go over there and ask.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. They want to know if you have an egg on your head.
This is a crystal helmet. If you can't see.
I can't see it.
Yeah, you got glasses on and you can't see. Something is wrong.
No, because it's a
The only
bright
ones
light.
can see this. The only one can truly see the mystical and the magical thing that is going on.
Up there.
Those that have that gift called the third eye. Maybe yours is clogged up, so you cannot see anything. Maybe your third eye is clogged, so you cannot see anything. There's many out there with they call the empty souls that try to come around and try to distract, but they're only distracting themselves. There's many of you out there like that. Mm-hmm.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah, I know.
Why are you so angry?
And that's exactly what the last one said. I am angry. Find someone else to play with. Why you want to come here to try to make a joke of someone? Hey, somebody calling just now. That's all you guys try to do. Come around. But you are an empty vessel, truly. And then when I say something, you will go and report me to get my channel shut down. Full of confusion. We are here speaking of upliftment of self. You want to make a fool of yourself. I am not afraid of you. I will share with you. So you will laugh at yourself. Later on, I will post you on the video so you can see how ignorant you are. That's why I don't like to invite people in, because they're not interested in what we are talking about. Yeah, man. Find someone to play with. Yeah, man. We are truly all that, what you're saying, Sarah. We are truly gifted. Yeah, man. It's within us all. Okay? What are they, Kathy? Kalath? That's a good one. Hey, Justin, you be having them powerful ones. Hey, Hey, you be having the powerful one. Hey, when I was a kid, I tell you what, when I was a kid, I used to watch them damn Jason movies and stuff like that with my grandma them in Jamaica, you know? And they used to always tell me, boy, get up and go to your bed. And this is when I first realized, now I realize what I was doing back then. They wake me up because I fall asleep watching the movie, and they wake me up. Then I start sleepwalking. They're holding me, taking me to the room, and I'm sleepwalking, and I'm traveling at the same time. And as soon as I go lay down in the bed, I'm up on the clouds. And one of my dreams that I used to always remember is being on top of the clouds up there. And guess who I'm running from? Jason them or somebody. Whoever it was, that whatever movie I was watching. I'm running. And when I become conscious, I'm like, oh man, somebody chasing me. I become conscious. And right when I become conscious, I start free falling back to my body. And I fall back into my body. And then I wake up. Or even sometimes I try to wake up, but when I open up my eyes, I try to call my brother, and I'm like, hey, but no words is coming out of my mouth. I'm like, hey, and then I learned that that's called sleep paralysis. So it had happened to me many times. And so I feel you, Justin. I feel you. Yes, challenge yourself, Sarah. Why not? Somebody making noise with their car. Challenge yourself. Why not? Challenge yourself. Why I say hungry family in that place? Up, me say. Hey, I'm glad you think that because many don't think the same. Many don't think the same. The ones that come around trying to make an ass out of themselves think they're going to do that to me. Nah, we are well prepared over here. You okay? Man, magnificent. You're way on the other side. See, we are everywhere. We are all over this thing called life within the flesh. We are all over this galaxy and galaxy to come. We are exploring this thing and experiencing this thing. Yes. Yeah, man. Hey, that's beautiful. Hey, all I got to tell you, Justin, keep going. You understand? Go deep. Keep going. Try it, Hungry. Try it. It is wonderful. Sometimes I sit outside in the, like when I come from work, and I sit in the truck, and I go catch the sun gaze. I sit there, and I do the Buddha mantra, and as soon as I sit my hand on my lap, it grab a hold of me, and I just pass out, and I'm sitting there, hearing myself snore. I know many of you have had this experience where you have caught yourself snoring. So, who is it again that is listening to me and watching me snore? Because I just sit in the truck and I started sun gazing, and before you know it, my eyes start to close. And then you hear, and I'm sitting there conscious of this moment. Like, get up, you snoring, man. You're supposed to be up sun gazing. Yeah, so this is life is mystical, and you will have so much fun with yourself once you learn to just challenge yourself, meditate, sun gaze, challenge the wind to so you can feel it not only beautifying you when it comes and brush against the body like it does the tree, but you can feel it go inside the body and go into the lungs, and you can feel it coming out and inside of the pores of the body. You are truly mystical. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, give thanks, Shimrick. Yeah, man, give thanks. Wait, it's a little early right here. Yeah, I know it. I'm telling you, when I was young, I used to have that all the time, Justin. I just didn't understand. Yeah, man, give thanks to the Father, there no joke. Yeah, man, give thanks. Leon, it's a quiet Damawi. I don't know what that is, but give thanks for coming around anyway. Yeah, man. Hey, I remember I went to the planet next to the sun. I do crazy stuff, man. I challenge myself. I went up there, whatever that planet is next to the sun, I asked to go up there. And I went up there. I remember one night I laid down. I'm gonna get out of here after this though. I'm gonna get back on here a little bit later on, about probably 30 minutes. I gotta take a bath and stuff. But I remember, give thanks to them hearts there. I remember one night I laid down and I had a powerful I did a powerful technique before I laid down, And the only thing I heard was when I laid down and I started traveling, I just felt body, the inner body just took off. And all I heard was woohoo, woohoo. And I just see this light just going and going around and like you saying, just traveling around these and then I start seeing all these moons and I'm like, what in the world? I go all day. I'll tell you. Nice. Give thanks. Give thanks, nice. Give thanks. I go all day, man. Because I experience myself, which you should as well. Don't let people distract you and try to get you caught up in their belief system. Then you have given up your birthright to follow instead of lead. You understand? Yeah, man, give thanks, God. Yeah, man, same way, Justin, give thanks. Peace and love, infinite madu love for you. Yes, don't let people distract you and get you caught up into that belief system where you will never want to challenge yourself, to have your experience, to the point that you will go after someone else because they are sharing their experience and because you gave up on yourself and they are exploring themselves, now you are upset. That is ignorance. Learn to stay within your beauty because truth will only come from you. And those that allow the ego to run their head, they will always be in that state until they awaken themselves. No one can wake them. So they will continue. Remember, we have all played both states, negative and positive, within this experience. What's within is perfect, but the body is for exploring and to have experience. What we may call good and bad. But which, like the elders say, which one will you feed? Which one will you feed? And quite a few people have came in here and tried to attack. So you know which state they are in. That state of ego. That state of ignorance. And those that came around and they're willing to challenge and having the conversation and sharing, you're on your journey of learning. You understand? So keep going. Let no one separate you from this gift which you are. Let no one get you caught up into this belief system where you will deny yourself and deny your truth. Remember, truth comes from you. You are truly divine and you can be nothing else. Don't follow those that are in the state of empty shell, that is not interested in nothing at all but ignorance and have no experience. But they have education because they can read a book, but not the book of life, which is you, the true divine. Challenge yourself. If you are interested in traveling, sit on the edge of your bed and ask yourself. Remember, ask and you shall receive. I'll get back on here a little bit later on, probably about 30 minutes, so I gotta go take a bath. But yeah, man, give thanks for those that came around. Justin, big up yourself, man. Infinite Madu love for you. Infinite Madu love for all those that came in. You don't know already. Share one little bit with you know. Hey, energy never dies. This thing just travel. It never dies. You understand? So we'll share with you for a second, because it only take a second. It only take a second. You don't need no more longer than that. Yeah, man, you don't know already. Love for me for you. Later on, give thanks. Yeah, we never die. Maybe you need to take some sessions. I do sessions if you're interested. Go to the memes. Yeah, I do session if you're interested. Look me up, maduenergy.com. And you will see my website. And we will make that we will explore. Don't rush to Kundalini. Learn to feel your energy first. Many are trying to run a mile when they haven't took a step yet. You understand? So don't try to go so fast. Many just want to say, I have done this and I have done that. I learned that, and the elders them tell me they're not interested in that. And be honest with you, I had that on my website and I was supposed to take it down because I'm not I'm not interested in sharing that with people. This thing called Kundalini. I have had my experience and you will have your experience as well. But when the time is right, you will have your experience when the time is right, because you cannot, I share with you, you cannot just jump your first jump, be in that state when you have not prepared your body and you're not in the right state. You will not like what will happen to you. You can put yourself in a different state and you will not want to experience yourself anymore because you have tried to jump too fast. So maybe try to take baby step first. Experience yourself, make that connection with yourself. Then you can move on to other things. Everything is possible. I am not telling you that it's not possible. But you have to challenge yourself first and explore before you just say, this is not something where you go pick up a book and say, I'm going to read Psalm such and such and I'm going to get the answer. Don't do yourself like that. You understand? Peace and love to you. If you're truly interested, you can find me at maduenergy.com. And we can have personal sessions, Zoom, and these things when I have the time. Yeah, man. Give thanks, cats. Yo, Justin, you don't know already, you know. Peace and love. No joke. Peace and love. Yeah, man. Peace and love to everybody who in here and those who follow, you know. I'll follow you back. Yeah, man. So I'm not trying to tell you anything wrong, you know. I'm just telling you don't. See? You see what I'm saying? You see what you just said right there? Miss. It's like people with money. They think they can buy themselves. So they think they can buy everything. So they will keep going to the store and buy something and buy something and buy something. And they will only have temporary happiness. Temporary joy. I will take you somewhere deeper than Kundalini, where you will never lose. You will always be in the state of winning if you are truly interested. I see many people come around and they always have the biggest talk, But when I tell them to contact me so I can guide them and show them, they don't. So if you are truly interested in yourself, what you said you have found it, but you have lost it. If you was in front of the great teacher, Papa G would have told you, you are in a state of confusion, so you have lost. Because how can you lose something if you have never have it? Maybe what you said you had was not what you thought you had. You understand? Like many will say they have lost themselves. No, you have not lost yourself. You have distracted yourself. So you cannot make that connection with your true divine self. You understand? So there's no losing yourself. What you are cannot be lost. The ego get a hold of the mind and have you in a state of confusion to the point that then you will say to yourself, I am lost. You cannot lose yourself. You are just distracted. Yes. So you have to take baby steps. Make your self-experience be a practice. Don't just try to buy a one by so I can have this thing and then I am awoke and I am telling everybody I have a kundalini or whatever. That will get you nowhere. Make that connection with what I've been speaking of for the past hour and a half or 2 hours. Make that connection with the divine which is within you. Then anything you want, you will receive it. It took me 2 years to have this experience called the Kundalini. Because when I asked, I was not ready. But the self prepared me. So I was able to have that experience which you are speaking of. So if you think that will happen the first time me and you have a session, don't contact me. You understand? Because I am not interested in that. I am interested in you being connected with your divine self, which will give you that true gift called everlasting life, which you already have. But you will be open to this, and anything you want, you will receive after that. But until then, you will keep going around and jumping around and jumping around and jumping around and never touch that true beauty. Remember that. I learned that from the elders. See? That's right. How are you say, Bobby? Hey, Bobby, may I come back for the thing in the bridging? How are they blow? Hey, man. Hey, hold on there, Bobby. Hold on there, Bobby. Yeah, man. Blouse and skirt. Yo, we have Justin and Bobby in our place. Love, Bobby, for you. Infinite, my do love. Oneness, we say. Connect. Connect, man. Connect. Love, Bobby, for you. Man, I ain't seen you in a long time, Bobby. Yeah, man. Connect, man. That is very joyful. Yo, the energy is loving the vibes, Bridget. Yeah, man. A long time we don't connect, man. Love, Bobby, for you. Infinite, my do love. Yeah, man. Hey, man. I'm happy to see you, man. Yeah, man. Happy to see you. Peace and love. You know, joyful. Yeah, man. Yo, I'll be back on here. I'll be back on here probably about 30 minutes. I'm going to go take me a shower. I ain't took no shower since I got off work. But yeah, man, happy to see you. No joke, give thanks to them gifts there, no? Yeah, man. Yo, give thanks, Stone Tree D11. Yeah, man, wonderful. Yo, until next time, challenge yourself. Yeah, challenge yourself. Peace and love to the gods and goddess in the place. Don't rush. Don't rush. Easy. You understand? Peace and love. Yeah, man. How are you say Abs 36? Big up yourself. Yeah, man. Me miss. I'll get back on here in 30 minutes. You want to challenge yourself to some meditation session? I'll do a couple of them before we go to our bed. Yeah, man. All praises unto you. The self. All praise is unto you, my brother. The self, the source within you, the creator itself that lives within all things. Until next time, infinite Madu love for you. Yeah, man. I'll make that connection in a little bit when I come back out.